In this video, I'm going to walk you through preschool portraits. This video was a request from one of my coworkers to help her students draw their portraits independently in class. When I am working with preschoolers, I have been teaching since 2011, and this whole channel is about art education. When I work with preschoolers, I usually have them work with a black crayon. I tend to stay away from things like pencils when I'm working with any age group for portraiture because students tend to draw and erase. So before my preschoolers come to class, I have created letter U's on the paper just by tracing my own handprint, and I've attached the paper to a clipboard, and then I have all the students sit crisscross on their bottoms at the whiteboard, and we draw together, and I'm using a projector, and they're following along with me from their seats so that I can watch and help them because they're all sitting in a line or like a semicircle like shape, and they can look at the whiteboard and I can watch them. So it's just a helpful way to do it. But I tend to stay away from pencils. I've used black crayons, probably the most, washable black markers. The smaller the paper, the faster it gets done, especially for preschoolers and learning their fine motor skills. The bigger the paper, the longer it's going to take, unless you're going to paint it with something like with a big paintbrush. But then you can lose a lot of the line design. I've used washable black markers as well. Sometimes I have used Sharpies. So the smaller the crayon, the easier it is to have students use their fingers to grip the crayon. So once the students are all sitting together, they have their clipboard, they have their crayon, they have everything that they need, then we're ready to draw. This is a starting point. So I will point to the top of the U, and I'll ask them to find with their fingers the top of the letter U with me. And I also use double-sided A-line mirrors. And I have students trace around their fingers to make a rainbow line or a curved line, an arch. We have two of them. And I have them touch on their body to feel the shape above their eyes. We find our eyes, that we have two eyes. Then we draw a letter U shape upwards so that we have the shape of the eye. The shape of the eye is a lemon, a lime, a football, an almond shape, but that's like the outside shape of our eyes. Then we have our pupils. They're in the center. Can you say pupil? Pupil. Good job. Pupil. We have two pupils. And on almost all humans, our pupils are black and in the center of our eyes. Around our pupils, we have something called an iris. That is the part of the eye that's going to get a color. So we're going to draw around the pupil a circle. And there we have our two eyes. We have eyes. Can you say eyes? Eyes. Good job. Pupil. Can you say pupil? Pupil. Good. And iris. Good. Iris. And above our eyes, we have our eyebrows. Can you say eyebrows? Eyebrows. Good. We're going to draw our eyebrows. They go right on top or above of our eyes. Can you say above? Above. Good. Above. They're right above our eyes. Our eyebrows. Good. Pause this video as often as you need. Now we're going to draw our nose. Can you say nose? Nose with the letter N. The nose is going to stop in the middle of our paper. So we're going to draw from between our eyes down to our finger. We're going to stop here. Good. We're going to make it look like a capital letter L. Ooh, L. Ooh, our nose. If you want to add nostrils, you can. So those are the curved shapes on the side of our nose. We have our nostrils. nostrils. So we breathe in and out through our nose. Under your nose, we have our mouth. We have 3 lines to our mouth. One, 2, 3. If it looks like a banana, you did a great job. Wonderful. Next, we're going to draw our ears. Can you say ears? Ears. Touch on your body where your ears are. Where are your ears? Touch them. Your ears are going to go right here. 1 ear, 2 ears. They can look like C shapes. The letter C. Letter C. Good job. We're going to draw our neck. Touch your neck on your body. Neck. We're going to draw 2 lines down from our ears. If you touch your finger behind your ear and draw down, you will feel your neck. It's as long as your first finger to about here, to about your thumb. Do the best you can, and our best looks different every day. From here, we're going to draw the top of our shirt at our collar. When you say collar, collar, our shirt collar is at our collarbones. They're right here, little collarbones. You can feel them on your body. And we're going to draw our shoulders. 1 shoulder, 2 shoulders. Nice job. And we're going to work on our hair next. You can move the clipboard out of the way or turn it, whatever easier for you, so that we have space to draw your hair. If you have long hair, you're going to put down your crayon. If you have short hair, we're going to work on short hair next. We're going to take our crayon, and if you have short hair, we're going to make our head a little bit taller on the sides. Just a little bit. Then we're going to make short hair. Sometimes when I draw short hair, I use a zigzag. Can you say zigzag? Good job, zigzag. We're not done yet. We're going to draw the top of the head as a rainbow line from one ear to the other. So you can touch from the sides of your head and go up, and you can feel this line, the rainbow line. This is for friends that have really short hair and it's straight. I'll show you some other examples of hairstyles in just a moment. I'm going to show other short hairstyles on this whiteboard. Can you say whiteboard? Whiteboard. Good job. Whiteboard. Okay, so some other short hairstyles might look like wavy hair or curly hair. So maybe the edge of your hair comes down like this, but you have like wavy hair. So you can show that you have wavy hair. Something like that. You might have curly hair, but it's still short. We can draw some curly hair. Curly hair. We can use a spiral. Can you say spiral? Spiral. And this might be the part in class where I take friends aside and I show them lines and I use the mirror to show them other hairstyles. Sometimes in a class, no 2 children have the same hairstyle, so that's when I would pull students aside and help them one by one on my paper while they work on their paper. If you have long hair, long hair, you can pick your crayon back up. I'm going to help friends with long hair. The biggest difference between friends with short hair and friends with long hair, or friends that have long hair, is if they have bangs or no bangs. If you have bangs, you have hair across your forehead. We don't see your forehead. So you have a line of hair that touches your eyebrows. So we draw a line across. We add a rainbow line to make the bangs. From here, we're going to add a line straight up. And then we're going to have your hair come down from the line. There's also going to be on my Teachers Pay Teachers account a packet of different hairstyle printables that might be helpful to you at this point. You could pull out that handout and show different hairstyles. So if you have long hair and bangs, this might be a great option for you. If you have curly hair and bangs, I'll try to show that next, or wavy hair. If you have wavy lines for your hairstyle, hair might look like this. Or curly, you're going to use curly textured lines to show that your hair is curly. Does your hair touch your shoulders, or is it short next to your ears? Try to notice by feeling or looking in the mirror how long or short your hair might be. Okay, if you can see your forehead and you have long hair, I'm going to help you next. So if we can see all the skin on your forehead, you have a smooth line maybe here. Go ahead and make that rainbow line. Some hairstyles are bald, and that's okay too. All kinds of hairstyles and all kinds of ways to be. And draw the line straight up. And then we're going to have your hair come down. So maybe your hair is really short. So you can show your hair as really short. Or maybe your hair is long and wavy. If you'd like to put some eyelashes, you could do that. Everybody has eyelashes, both boys and girls, moms and dads, dogs and cats. So if you'd like to add some, go ahead. If maybe you have freckles, you put tiny dots of freckles when you come to color your picture. You can use a tiny brown crayon and just dot for freckles or glasses. You can add all those things too, and a teacher can help you by drawing on their paper next to you. All right, I'll show one more design for longer hair that's popular in preschool is the ponytail. All right, friends, let's draw a ponytail. Drawing the forehead, drawing where the hair is going backwards into the ponytail. And draw your ponytail holder, the elastic. Can you say elastic? Elastic, good job. And then you can draw the ponytail like that. All right, let's talk about coloring your picture. We have our picture from before. I always make sure that we have all different skin colors available for all the students to use. And we try our best to find the best match by picking, we try to pick 3 colors from the box. And then we test the colors on the back to see which one is a match. We can help students at this age group in preschool to put their hand next to the color and see which one is the closest match. And then we would color our skin with our best coloring. We're pinching that crayon. If students are struggling with their grip with a longer crayon, you can break the crayon. So that way they have to use the small muscles in their fine motor skills to hold the crayon properly, because there's no other way to hold this crayon right now except with the smallest grip possible. And these muscles are very important for buttoning buttons, zippering zippers, tying shoes. We're going to color our skin. Our ears are skin color, our chin, our nose. This is where the mirror is very helpful. If you have mirrors or photos to look at. Color our neck. Our neck is a skin color. Lips are going to be reds, pinks, or skin colors. So you're going to look in the mirror or ask a friend what color are your lips. And lips are going to be reds, pinks, or skin colors. We have our iris. The iris is a color. This part of the eyes is called the whites of the eyes, so you don't need to color that part. We're just going to color the iris. And our hair gets a color. Your hair might be yellow and brown, or brown and yellow at the same time, or black. Beautiful brown, beautiful black. There's so many beautiful colors that hair can be. You might need to mix crayon colors together to get your unique hair color. I might take some of this brown, and maybe you have some red color in your hair. You might just add a little bit of red to show that you have two colors in your hair. And then for the background, I usually keep crayons like this that are peeled, or have students peel them. And we do students might need assistance with learning to use the edge of a crayon to do the background. And a color for the shirt. However the student's portrait comes out is amazing, especially if it's your first try. We're just always doing our best, and there's no right or wrong way for the picture to look. I've seen them look all different kinds of ways, but that is how I introduce it, and we do one every single year. And it's amazing to see student progression as they come up through the grade levels as like a 3-year-old preschool, a 4-year-old, and a 5-year-old. It's so nice to see them learning the placement of their facial features, and just watching as they're learning how to use the materials and follow along. And however it comes out, we celebrate them. So thank you for watching. I hope that that was helpful in introducing portraiture to preschoolers.